No power, scrapping by torchlight. Have no fear, it's Scraplift Crafternoon. That means it's Sunday afternoon, and I'm still here scrapping with you today. We are working on this amazing layout by Kristen Lippelman and RSKRS. You'll find her on all of the links down below, and her layout is amazing. So as I said, I had no power today, so my scrapping area was in darkness, so I had to resort to using torchlight. So I do apologize for the dimness in the light, but it's still there and you can see what's happening. I am using a very much the same product that Kristen used, using the Flower Emporium, and I'm going to just add my little choices to the layout to match my photos. So I'm starting with my favorite circle stamp that everybody knows I like this one. It's a messy circle. It's got a bit of stitching to it, a bit of rough edges, and I'm just pulling that down onto the layout strategically, pretty much like Kristen has on hers, and I'm just building from there. I have this other circle stamp that I'm including to do the smaller circles that Kristen has on hers, and I'm just adding a few extras to mine, and that's where I'm differing. But I do have the circle stamps like she has on hers, and I am creating the layout for my photos and my image. And I like that the circles reflect the circular cake that is my daughter's birthday at the time. Actually, I don't think it was my daughter. I think it's my son's. So actually, yeah, I do think it was my son's birthday because my daughter was there in the orange. Yes, it was. It was my son's birthday. So I'm putting on all of the details here, and I am layering up all the pieces from the collection that I have pulled, and I'm using also some papery pieces of Vicky Bouton's from other collections just to load up the layers underneath. So where Kristen has got these the chipboard pieces, I have got the same ones. I like having the inspiration to follow for these, and I like that they're being used on this layout. I am layering it up perfectly here, and I am pretty much staying close to what she has done. Yes, choosing the most appropriate wording for the layout. But where she's got the banner, I've got the banner. Where she's got 3 photos, I've got 3 photos. Where she's using circles, I'm using circles. Where she's using stars, I'm using stars. So I've just gone with the peach colors, and that's to pick out the colors in the photos. And I'm just layering up accordingly, as you can see here. I do like how this all works together because it makes a great layout. And I am just adding in my own stamped border around the edges. On Kristen's layout, it looks like she has stamped with letter stamps the place of her photos, whereas I'm just putting in a decorative border here, and I am printing it so that it doesn't cover the whole edges. It is just in places, and I don't mind that it's not straight either, because I think that just gives it a little bit more character and makes it, of course, my layout. So I'm just adding in the 4 around the corners, and then I'm also going to add in a little bit different, and this is where I'm making it mine. I'm putting in these extra, I don't know how to describe them other than sort of half hashtaggy type stamp, and putting that into the 2 corners there, and that's making that finished off the corners, and I like how this has come together. So we are, as I said, scrap lifting as part of the crew. Tara pulls us together every Sunday. It is my favorite. I will not miss it. I just love getting to do this scrap lifting. Remember, it's about taking what parts of the layout you like and making it your own. They can look similar, or they will change accordingly, and this is where mine has varied. She had a blue layout. I've gone with a peachy colored layout. I'm now going to add in some old photograph spritz just to do my brown splatters to the layout, and that's going to add that little bit of extra art feel, the creativity, the texturing to it. So this spritz is one of my favorites, and it's actually, I might need to get another one soon because I am using it quite a lot and it is running out. So I need to just be a bit mindful of that. I am putting mixed sizes of my splatters because I am trying to be the same as Kristen's layout, because she had big splats on hers and smaller splats, and I'm just putting those onto mine. And then I'm also going to add in some of the watercolor splatter from Picket Fence, and it's the liquid gold, and I'm just going to have droplets of that around the layout as well, just to pick up the colors and enhance the tones of the overall feel of the layout. And I do like the overall effect. Now, Kristen had the bigger butterfly down on that bottom circle, and I will go and find a butterfly to put there. Yes, it is my son's birthday photos, but you know what? It doesn't matter. It's okay that a butterfly lands on there. You know, it just is the feel of the layout. And so I like how this has come together. I could have left it as it is, and you can see here, sorry about the colors. I'm trying to lift the lights to show you. In the close-ups at the end, you will see all the details. I do like all the little splatters and all the different stamping on there. The background was a great one to use. I like when they've got a bit of detail in the background already, and it's just pretty much just layering up onto the layout. That's the beauty of our Scraplift Crafternoon, is that we just get to choose layouts that we know everybody's going to be able to adapt and modify for themselves. And there you can see I added in that butterfly. I like this layout. It is very good, and it came together quite nicely. Now I have got to go in and change that date now, and I realize that it's actually my son's photos. My children are all very similar with what they have for their birthday cakes, so it doesn't surprise me that I confused whose it was. So here is the close-ups. That's my layout. There is a full playlist link down below. Please go and check out everybody else who is playing. There are 10 of us in the crew if we're all playing, and I'm sure you're going to see multiple different interpretations. Once again, thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up. Let's YouTube know you like what I'm doing. Here's my next video for you, and I'll see you over there real soon.